Palma here at Crossbody Pro Wrestling at 132 North Argyle Street here in Cambridge, and I have a special guest tonight, and this is Crossbody Pro Wrestler Brother Earth. Thoughts on your match tonight and your victory over your opponents?
Tonight, I mean, Robbie Cosmos and Ahmed, they're some tough guys, but at the end of the day, Brother Earth doesn't give up. Brother Earth has the support of gardens everywhere behind him, and if you go watch Crossbody Pro Wrestling up or back, you'll see I gave him a little thank you after the match. Just gave him a little peppers, stuff I grow from my garden. I like to give it away,
We're going to ask you, Brother Earth, how did you get into wrestling, and who were some of your influences?
I think when I got into wrestling, my friend was a fan of wrestling before I was, and he taught me all the moves before I had even watched wrestling. And then he kind of showed me some of the wrestling, and then I started watching it. And then I think it was Kane and Rey Mysterio. First two I saw, fell in love immediately. And then Chris Jericho, he was the one that sealed the deal for me. I loved how he talked on the mic. He was fantastic.
Do you remember your first match and your first win?
My first match was here at Crossbody about 5 years ago. Who was I wrestling? I don't even remember who I was wrestling. I think I won that match though, and I think I used the same move that I use now, Lion Salt, to finish. I like tying it back to the earth, lions. It's nice. I think I used the same move then as I use now. Yeah.
What do you love the most about wrestling, and what are some of the hardest aspects of the wrestling industry?
The thing I love the most is that you as you watch wrestling, you think, oh, I like that character. Brother Earth, I like that. Brother Earth's the character Brother Earth isn't a character. The name isn't my real name, but that's pretty much as far off from it as I am. I am some dude who likes walking around with some carrots, and I like growing my own vegetables. I live in an RV, and I drive around, and that's my life. It's, wrestling to me is just fantastic because it brings the real side of people out, and they can really express who they truly are. If you're a good or bad person, you can just express it.
Brother Earth, what do you prefer, being a heel or a baby face?
Honestly, it depends on the day. Some days I'm in a bad mood and I'd prefer to just screw you all. And then other days I'd like to be a good guy. I like to, let's go. At the end of the day, I think being a good guy's fun. It's just a lot of fun. I like doing, it's nice to hear the roar of a crowd behind you in a positive manner.
Where did you come up with your finishing maneuver? And who are some current AEW and WWE superstars that you kind of like to watch? And if there was a walk-up music you could use here, what would you use?
The walk-up music song I'm using now fits perfect. I love it so much. I got it custom made. It fits everything I need. Guys in WWE or AEW that influence me, or I like watching, I really like Gunther. I really like Dragunov in NXT. Swerve Strickland. Those guys right now are the guys for me. Yeah.
Thoughts on Ben Ortmann and Crossbody Pro Wrestling, and some of your favorite matches you've had in your career so far here at CBPW?
I wouldn't know how to do anything that I do without Ben and Crossbody. It's where I got my start. It's where I'm starting to really make strides and better myself. And Ben's been there helping me at training. Yeah, he's taught me everything I know. Sorry, what was the other half of the question there?
I think I forgot that as well. I guess maybe some of your influences in WWE, AEW.
The influences are Swerve Strickland and Dragunov, Walter or Gunther. Yeah.
What would you tell somebody in my audience who's never been to a Crossbody Pro Wrestling card here in Cambridge, why they should come out here?
It's personally, I think, some of the most underrated wrestling in Ontario. It's a little hidden. We're out here in a gymnasium in a church in Cambridge, It's a little pushed out of the corner, but the wrestling that goes on, you have some of the best up-and-coming wrestlers in the scene giving it everything they have every single night. And they don't do it for clout, or they don't do it for any other reason but the fact that they just love wrestling and they want to get better at wrestling. And they know that repetition and coming here every Friday just betters you. And that's what I like the most, yeah.
And finally, what's a fun fact about you, Brother Earth? And where can my audience find you on social media?
So I'll start with social media, _ Brother Earth _ I'm pretty sure it's that on all socials that I'm on. So that's Instagram, Facebook. Facebook, I think, is just Brother Earth. Instagram is _ Brother Earth _ and Twitter is _ Brother Earth _ What was, sorry? The
Fun fact.
Okay. Fun fact is, I've said it before, like, when I say I am Brother Earth, there is no character there. Like, it is me. That is just it. And to me, that's, I think, a fun fact, because everybody thinks wrestling is people playing characters. I am me. Like I said, I live in my RV, I drive around, and I have a little garden in my RV, and that's what feeds me most of the time. And then I come around and wrestle, and it's, yeah.
All right, well, Brother Earth, I want to say thank you so much again. Pro wrestler Brother Earth from Crossbody Pro Wrestling. Continued success in your career.
Thank you. Thank you.